Welcome everyone to episode of Smart Continues. I just want to speak to us today about mental fitness, our ability to be able to stay mentally strong, our ability to be able to be mentally capable of actually keeping on. Yes, our ability to be able to process information and able to consistently act upon the impulses of this information we've gotten. Yes, this is the whole point of our mentals actually being calm. This is the reason why we actually need rest. This is the reason why we actually need sleep. And this is the reason why the whole being busy thing is actually not really good. Because majority of us are just very overworked. Yes, we're actually at dinner and we're texting majority of the time. Yes, I was at dinner with a friend and we actually couldn't talk because between me looking at the menu and her looking at the menu, we had so many messages we had to get through. We had so many calls. She had so many calls she had to respond to, DMs and all this kind of situations. And I was kind of appalled because of the fact that the whole point of the experience was to connect. The whole point of the experience was to create a partnership. The whole point of the experience was to actually communicate. But that actually did not occur because the persons who were actually not in the room were actually the ones that were actually present in the room and actually learned, and we actually got better at that. But the key point is the fact that our mental is actually overworked. We actually do not rest. We're actually on the go. We actually don't sleep. Yes, think about when you just woke up today and all the things you've done. When have you actually taken a power nap? Yes, in between your afternoon activity, because majority of us work a typical 9 to 5. Let's say we go to school, you get out of class, and now you're back at home. You go to the gym 4 to 5, and now it's time for you to work on your skill. Maybe you're playing piano, maybe you're doing recitals, maybe you're working on any sort of thing to cultivate new ability. And now you've actually not taken a pause moment. Where's the nap? Where was the opportunity? Was it in between homework? Was it in between playtime? Was it in between actually video game time? We actually did not get an opportunity to decompress because majority of us always on the go. And this is the importance of actually being calm. And this is the importance of actually learning to meditate. Because we've been told that only the privy and only the corporate people in high technology jobs can actually get the best service. What do I mean, case in point? Yes, they're the ones that actually have the meditation apps. They're the ones that actually practice spirituality, and they're the ones that actually practice the ability to decompress. Yes, in their jobs, after everybody assumes that they code 8 hours. Everybody assumes that you get burnt out after 6 months. So what happens? You have therapy, you have clinics, you have yourself being able to use apps to monitor and track your well-being, track your sleep time, making sure you're not suffering from sleep insomnia. Yes, and I want you to know that this is you and your company actually being proactive in order for them to actually provide an environment for you to actually be your best. But what are you going to do if you're not at that set company? You can actually take good care of your own time management. I want you to actually pace your sleep. Yes, after you sleep your regular 8 hours, and let's say you work a regular 9 to 5, in between your activity, but after work, I want you to take a power nap. Take a 15-minute nap just to decompress. You will wake up very refreshed because we actually have 2 seasonal moments in time. And we actually have our peak and we have our trough. Our peak is usually when we wake up. We're usually very happy. And we have our trough. Our trough will be in the afternoon where we're usually calm. And usually a lot of us don't peak for the evening because we actually do not take a nap. So a lot of us go from peak to trough and then we sleep and that's it. And then we wake up again, we're peaked, and then we hit a trough. But the usually people who are in entertainment jobs, people who have the skill to be able to will themselves to actually get another peak are the one that are actually able to sleep in between time. So after their trough in the afternoon, or let's say late evening, they're able to get another peak after being able to take a 15-minute nap. Damian Lillard, Portland Trailblazer point guard. He actually was the one that actually coined one of the new phrases that I actually like. He said, if you're not sleeping, you're actually not beeping. So what did he mean? It was a claim. It was a play on words because he's actually a professional rapper also. But the understanding was the fact that he actually takes power naps because he feels rejuvenated. And since they play in the Northwest and their games are just a little bit earlier before the Pacific West Coast times of usually 7:30, they usually tip off at like about 6:30. He's able to get that peak time, and this is the reason why he's able to be Damian Lillard because he actually gets an opportunity to sleep, and he understands the importance of mental fitness because Damian Lillard is a very tough guy, and he's a very humble guy, and he's from the area that a lot of people don't come from, and he was able to make it, and he still remained humble because of the fact that he actually was able to sleep. No. It was the fact that the accumulation of all the sacrifices, the skill, and the mental fitness in which he currently possesses gives him the current mental strength to be a professional athlete.